Kate.
Hi, Brian.
Hi, good to see you. It's been some time since we've met. Well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, I talked with you a few weeks back. So I know you're with the IT side of things, yeah? Okay, and Helen, of course, from marketing.
Yes.
So, yes, it's good to see you again, Helen. The reason I've asked you to come in is because I've gotten a report via email that someone on the IT team is having challenges dealing with some of the people or their cohorts or counterparts in marketing, that they're being unreasonable in terms of the requests for them to do
that's interesting
to get their work. It is interesting.
Yeah, I was not aware of that.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for. Okay, I'm very interested to hear the issues.
Okay, so what my understanding is that from the IT perspective is that timelines and requests to specifically to provide the analysis and feedback on whether the vendor that you're proposing or that you're proposing will actually work with our systems. And apparently from the marketing side team, they're very eager to get this done and get their report done so they can get their report to you. So they're putting, it sounds like, some pressure on IT, and they're just a little uncomfortable with that because they also have other responsibilities, that they're also not also working with marketing, but they're also working with inventory, and they're also working with, they're doing a lot of things. That's my understanding.
I think, Brian, I think I know where the core of the issue is. We're getting a lot of pressure from vendors.
If I can just hold on for a second.
Yes,
I appreciate you stepping in or a volunteer, but I just wanted to hear from Kate about if she's heard about this from her team member, from the team.
I have, and whilst we recognise that everyone's really excited about this, and as we are too, but we just have to make sure that everything works together well, and there's a lot of processes that go along, and we are trying to work as quickly as we can, but unfortunately sometimes that takes a little bit longer than people would want. So just so if you have an understanding of that, and we're not trying to sidestep the issue or but just that it does unfortunately take some time, because there's a lot of support that's required to keep the systems up and running.
So thanks for sharing that, because I just wanted to get clarity. That's what I've heard that the problem is, and indeed that is the problem. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Great. Good, and I really appreciate you also communicating to Helen about what those challenges are as well.
And I apologise that I didn't come to you directly with this, that we're sort of, this meeting has to happen this way.
Well, at least we're dealing with it now.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just bringing it up because it's all about for us meeting our timelines, and that's my main concern. And you were probably closer to it, to the problem, and so just having more information helps me understand whether we're going to meet our timelines or not. So great. So that's acknowledged. Now I'm just in response to what Kate said. Helen, was there anything that you wanted to add to that, or did you want to provide some time or explore it? Because it sounds like, quite honestly, you've been blindsided. It feels like you didn't.
But that's
know
okay.
much
But now
about
that I'm aware of it, I can kind of look back and think, there were a couple of things that maybe now I should have been more aware of. We just have a few vendors really excited to get on board, and they kind of feel like they're going to miss an opportunity if they don't kind of, continue the communication with us, because they're like, this is a huge platform for them.
Yeah.
So we're getting pressure on that end, and as often sometimes it gets pushed to the next person. So no, I just need to make sure that the vendors understand that we are very happy with their product. It's just going to take time, and you're going to have to work with our time frame. They're just very excited to be on board with our company.
Okay, good.
And maybe it might work if we liaise sort of with the vendors to sort of make sure we have a clear understanding of what it is that, like from our side, what we would need to do to support that if you've made the choice that that's who you want to go through. So maybe that's something we could do.
And just a bit of over eagerness, I think, on our part, our marketing, as you do. You get very excited, you get big ideas.
Great that everyone is so excited and,
Yeah, and we've got, this is an important initiative because in the next 5 to 7 years, we really need to distinguish ourselves in the marketplace compared to our competitors. And right now, we're actually a little behind. So it's really very important that, we're all working together and getting this done with quality and on time as much as we possibly can. So I really appreciate that you both have come to the table with some ideas. I'm just thinking, is there anything else that you would need to do or say for your team member? I mean, I guess what I'm really interested in is what your plan for both of you is to go back to your teams and what kind of approaches you might be taking with them around working together. That's what I'm just sort of interested in.
I think I'm just going to make sure that the communication between marketing and IT, maybe we just have one person that's doing the main communication. So everything's put to one person, and that one person is then going to choose what needs to be communicated and what is just a little bit of excitement, pushing things a bit.
Okay.
So maybe have a team leader in that sense, IT
I think
communication.
that's a good idea, and likewise from our team too.
So you have it. Okay. All right. So all I would say is that indeed, if you choose those same people who aren't necessarily getting together or getting on well, assess how that's going to go. I know that's also appointing different people can be perhaps challenging at times as well. So if there's any support or anything that I can do to help with that process, I mean, I know that you'll definitely be choosing the right people for that. All I'm just saying, if it's the same people, make sure that they get on. If not, make the appropriate changes so that we'll work together. And it wouldn't be to downplay or to knock any, either of those people, but important to clearly communicate that this project is important and we need to be getting on with the job.
Well,
at
I
hand,
think
so.
you and
I'm thinking Fred. Fred
Okay.
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
very
Fred.
thought things through a bit more so in
okay,
terms of
good.
communicating. Doesn't feel the need to excessively.
Yeah. Okay, and I
pursue
think Neil
things.
from our end would be a good match with Fred.
I think
He's
so
got a lot
too.
of experience and okay, and I think maybe the four of us can all meet and just sort of
Explain
nut it
why.
out and-
Yeah.
exactly.
That sounds like a great solution for
Yeah.
you getting together and working it out. So excellent. Okay.
All right. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for coming in. And I know it's not always easy to hear this news always, but I really want to put it to both of you being open and also coming up with a solution. So really great.
Okay, great, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.